Deepak Raheja, could you help us understand why? Look, we don't have all details of the case. Was the lady clinically depressed? We don't know. This is what the police is saying. She was very unhappy with visitation rights that had been given to her estranged husband, that she was going through a difficult divorce. This is what the police is saying. But was she actually clinically depressed? We don't know. Could you help us understand if someone who murders is wired differently? In this case, this isn't just a murder uh, of someone you don't know. This is the murder of your own child, a 4-year-old.
And for us to believe that clinical depression could prompt or push a mother to be able to slaughter and kill her own child is something which is unfathomable. So obviously she is suffering from a serious thought process, and it needs to be delved to understand if there was any serious psychiatric morbidity, if she had a history of anything, and as we get more details, we are going to find out if whether this was an aberrant personality, because as we clearly see, and the panel and you and the whole world seems to at this point understand clearly that this is one off. I mean, a mother has a predisposition which is natural towards the child. The umbilical cord never goes away, and a 4-year-old child, like we were also talking about, you mentioned in the Rani Mukherjee, for a grown up, if there were conflict of interest and if the child was posing to be difficult, extraordinarily difficult, but this is a 4-year-old who's totally passive. So for a mother to conjure to be able to do this, and now what really we need to understand is if this was premeditated or it was impromptu, the spur of the moment, but just trying to get to the husband to prove a point. I mean, you butchering your own child. I mean, she's a techie. She is the CEO of a company called Mindful AI. So I hope if she had been mindful, or people around, if there were telltale sign or more clear signs that we'll now begin to surface and understand, if the society is more mindful, then maybe trying to get help to people like this, because even if it was impromptu and impulsive, this is definitely an aberrant mind which needed very, very serious help. And I'm not willing to accept
No,
and believe that cues would have not exuded to people around, to society around, to colleagues around at workplace, or at large, whoever she was interacting with, who may have not figured or conjured that she was unstable and needed serious help. So I think it's important for us. I mean, the take home is to be able to pick up cues and at least get some help in terms of, at least if nothing else, major psychotherapeutic assistance, because it doesn't look like she's psychotic. It doesn't look like she's schizophrenic. It doesn't look like she has depression with her. Yeah.
We don't know. Again, we don't know. Is she schizophrenic? So far, we don't know. Was she clinically depressed? So far, we do not know. Was this in a fit of rage, Dr. Vikram Singh? Look, I'm not the one investigating the case, right? But if I just look at the cold facts, if for a moment we believe this was something done in a fit of rage, this was not something planned, this is a mother killing a child, there would be, even if you have done it in a fit of rage, there would be deep remorse. And at no point would you try and save yourself. Yeah, remorse. And at no point of time would you try and save yourselves. At no point of time would you lie to the staff of the place you're staying in, tell them to arrange a taxi, stuff the body of the child as part of the luggage, and then try and carrying him off all the way to Bangalore.